Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chloe and I sell things on eBay to earn a living. Today's video is just going to be quite a quick haul video. My dog's decided that she wants to start breakfast as soon as I start this video, so if you can hear her crunching away in the background, I do apologise, but I'm not going to stop a girl from eating, you know. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. There's nothing super exciting. There is one really exciting piece that I am excited to show you, but I have already shared it on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram you've probably already seen it. But yeah, I don't have any tags on anything anymore because it has already been photographed and listed, so I will try my best to remember the price of it. If I cannot remember the price of it for whatever reason, I will put it on screen, because we have photos of the tags and stuff so that I can add it into my SKU. So yeah, I'm just going to go straight from one end to the other and try and get through it as quickly as possible because there is a rail full. First up, this one does still have a tag on it because this one hasn't been dealt with yet. Is this Kim & Co Maxi Dress. It is probably the wrong season for it, let's be honest, coming into autumn, but it's brand new with tags, so I decided to pick it up. There you go, Kim & Co. Please ignore the state of my nails, they really need redoing. It's in a size small, and it did cost £8, which I nearly didn't pick it up, but because it was new, I decided to go for it. I'm not sure how much I'll get for that, like 25 maybe, but I need to get that listed really. Next up is a gorgeous coat. If this was my size, I would 100% keep it. This is from Autograph, so M&S. This is gorgeous, like powder blue, really long, just like, what's it called, like a trench coat, but it's not a trench, I don't know, but I think it's beautiful. It's been hanging up in the kitchen now for like 2 weeks because we just haven't got around to photographing it. It's in a size 10, but it's quite roomy, but yeah, I was hoping it'd fit me, but it doesn't quite. There you go, it's Autograph. Again, don't look at the nails, all right, just don't look at them because they're not, there's not your concern, doesn't matter. I'm trying to see what material content is in this. It is a massive coat. It is massive. It's lovely. And it's kind of almost like fluffy. It's like not quite a teddy coat, but it gives me teddy coat vibes. It's 52% wool, and then the rest is polyester. So it's a wool blend, but it's just gorgeous. I'm hoping there's no stains on it anywhere. I think this cost us £4. If I am wrong, I will put it on the screen. Next up is this pair of fat face like jumbo cords. They are cropped, so they're like, what's the word? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Culottes, that's it. It's like a pair of culottes, like quite wide leg, but they're like a navy jumbo cord, and they are fat face. I don't know whether I just said that or not. What size are you? Right there, it's size 12. These were £3 because they were from the £3 shop, and I just thought that was a really good bread and butter pickup. I really quite like them, and they're like a nice chunky, don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's a really nice chunky cord. Next up is a new brand for me, and I'm not sure if it's the best brand to pick up or not, but I've heard it in someone else's haul videos, but I can't remember who, so I do apologise, and if you know who's mentioned it, leave them in the comments, but I cannot remember. This is by a brand called Trussardi jeans. And for some reason that brand just sounds like it should be good. I had a little look at comps and I couldn't really see too much, but they only cost me £2. My dog's got the sneezes. They're really wide leg, like they're really gorgeous actually. Wide leg, pleated, like grey jeans. I really do like them, but yeah, I'm not sure what they'll go for, but for £3, I thought I'd give it a go. Next up is just bread and butter. There was a £1 sale on one of the shops, so quite a few pieces of these are from that £1 sale, and I will let you know which pieces are. But I wouldn't ordinarily have picked them up if they weren't, but it's good bread and butter, and it's good to add to Vinted as well. This is just Bowden, and it's just like it's a jersey, but you can see like the ruching at the side, like a midi dress. I just think it's a good work piece, and it is in a size 8. So again, like if it wasn't £1, I wouldn't have picked it up. It's just because it's a good bread and butter filler, isn't it? Next up is more Bowden, I think. Yeah, again from the same shop, another Bowden piece. Is this a play? Oh, it's a play suit. I thought it was a dress. That's actually quite cute. I quite like that. This is a size 8. So same shop. I'm guessing it's the same person, possibly. But it's a little play suit. But this is quite coming into autumn, like autumnal colours. So put that with a pair of tights and some boots. I think it's got pockets. That's what I'm trying to feel for. Yeah, it's got pockets. But yeah, it was £1, and I just thought I can probably sell that for like 14 maybe. Now next up, this is a gorgeous piece, and it won't fit on the mannequin, which has annoyed me. I need to check if it's been taken in. My husband didn't actually check, but I think it may have been adjusted, because it does say that it's meant to be a size 14. It's a vintage Laura Ashley, and I know that especially Laura Ashley vintage comes up small, but I have a size 10 mannequin that it is nowhere near doing up on, so I need to check. But it's this gorgeous, like navy, not navy, like royal blue polka dot pattern. Look at that, it's so pretty. It's got a sweetheart neckline. It's a bit difficult to show you on the hanger, it doesn't do it justice. It's got this gorgeous wide belt that will tie around the back. It's absolutely stunning. It's got a really full skirt. I'm trying to show you the polka dots on it. I'm hoping you can see them. But yeah, this cost £5. This was a £5 dress. 100% cotton. It's absolutely stunning, but I need to check to see if it's been adjusted, because it should fit on the mannequin. Like even a vintage 14, I would have thought it'd fit on the mannequin, but my husband is adamant that it doesn't. But it's absolutely stunning, so I will see. I'll measure it up. I've got no idea what size it is, but I'll measure it up. Next up is this fat face beige and grey. Is that grey? Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to do this in front of the natural light of a window today rather than my big lights, because it helps my eyes a little bit so I can see a little better. It's like a little star print jumper. I just thought it was really sweet. This, oh, I can't remember the price of this one. I think it was £4. It might have been £5 though, because I remember umming and ahhing about picking it up. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to pick it up or not. That's why I wasn't sure if I was going to pick it up, because it's not got its material label tag. So I'm going to have to try and find this online to see what the content is, because it's super soft. So I will try and find out online. But yeah, £4 or £5, and depending on the material content, I'm hoping to get around about 18 to 20. Next up is this Cara Millen. I did pay up a bit for this. We paid £7 for this, and it's a small size. It's only in a size 1, which is like what, like a 6 to 8, I think. But it's that typical style of Cara Millen that seems to sell well, like with the buttons down the front. I think it's got ruffles, yeah. It's got ruffles, and all these have got like little like Cara Millen written on them. I think it's wool. It feels like wool. I will check in a minute. And then the bottom, I'm guessing, is like silky, but it's like this jumper dress. It's really like gothic. I love it. I really, really like it. Let's have a quick look and see what the material is. But I would say it's probably wool. 84% wool, and then the bottom is 100% silk. So yeah, wool and silk. Like I say, £7, and it's a small size, but I reckon that we can probably get about 30 for this, maybe at a push, because of the content. But it just depends on the size. Next up, oh, this is a Joe Brown's jacket. I've never had anything like this from Joe Brown's before. This is actually really nice. I'm not sure if the lighting is showing it up very well, but it's got like all the typical, that was like the velvet devore kind of print. It's all the typical Joe Brown's, like, but without being super bright and colourful. It's just got blue and black, and then on the back it's hooded, which is nice, and it like pleats out, like flares out a bit at the back, and yeah, it's like got that devore almost like curtain material. But I really like that. That I don't know how much it was, so I will put the price on the screen because I can't remember. My husband picked this one up. That's in a size 14, and it's just really nice, and I think that will sell quite well this time of year. Next up is another Bowden. This again was from the... No, this one wasn't from the pound shop, sorry. This was a £3 one. The reason I picked this up is because we've sold one similar not so long ago for like about £14 to £16. I can't remember exactly how much. But yeah, it was like I'm pretty sure it's £3. Again, I'll put it on the screen if it's any different. It's just this jersey like fixed strap. These Bowden Jersey fixed straps, they seem to do okay. This is in a size 12 and it's like a really nice green colour. So the colour of it is like proper autumnal. So hopefully get like £14, £15 for that. Next up is this Cheska piece. I haven't found Cheska or sold Cheska in a long time, so I've got no idea whether this is still any good. It's a jumper with like sequins. It's like it's not quite green, not quite yellow, it's an in-between. So I don't really know what to call it. It's viscose and nylon, so there's nothing special in it. But yeah, I'm not sure how well Cheska sells anymore. So I kind of picked it up on a whim. This was £3, so I remember the price of that. Okay, next is another Joe Brown's piece. This one was £4, and it's just this typical tunic dress. Maybe not quite a dress, maybe just a tunic. I will measure it and see. It's difficult to hold it up to myself and know because I'm quite short. But it's again like typical Joe Brown's with the multiple prints. There's like a flower at the bottom. You can hear my dog having a drink. What size is this? Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? It's in a size 26, so I wouldn't say that's a dress. I'd say that's more of a tunic top. But yeah, Joe Brown's in plus size does sell quite well. And yeah, £4, I reckon I'll be able to get about 15 for that. Oh, this is really nice. I really like this. I've got no idea what to price it at. But this was £4 again. This is a vintage St. Michael, like sleeveless denim jacket, like waistcoat, vest, whatever you want to call it. I just thought it was really nice. It's proper oversized. Like, how nice is that going to look over like a floral floaty dress with boots? Like, I just really like it. I think it's really cute. My dogs have decided now that they need to play in the background. They've had all morning to play, but they're going to do it now whilst I'm filming because, you know, it's a size 16, so there's a possibility that it might stay with me if it doesn't sell very quickly because I love it. Okay, this is the exciting one. This is the one that I have never seen before, never had before. My husband picked it up purely because it was 100% silk. He nearly left it, but he thought he'd check because it was silk. And when he came over to me and showed it me, I was like, oh my God, I was really excited. This is by the brand Orixo. I hope you can see that. Oh, look at them nails, they're awful. But yeah, it's 100% silk, tie neck blouse. It is gorgeous. These go stupidly priced. Like, it's ridiculous how much you can get for these. There was a little mark on the sleeve, but I think he's managed to get it out. Like, oh, there's still a tiny bit. So we might have to sponge that again. He was sponging it down. But yeah, it's gorgeous. 100% silk in a size small, I think. Yeah, but it is absolutely beautiful. It's got, I think it's like tulips, maybe. There might not be tulips, but it gives me tulip vibes. But yeah, I'm hoping for around about like £60 on that. Maybe, that might be a bit wrong, but I'm hoping around about 60. Next is this Maxi Dress. This was also from the pound shop. It's just a bit of a basic, but for £1, I was gonna grab it because I'll sell it cheaply. It's like a khaki green and beige striped dress. What size is it? It doesn't actually say anywhere, but I've already listed it, so it must say somewhere. Oh, it does say. It's a size medium. But yeah, I can maybe get 15 for that. But stuff like that is good for vintage anyway. Next up is these Next Enhancer, these waist enhancer skinny jeans. I can't remember what price I paid on these, but I know that they were quite cheap. Sorry, I've got hair on my nose. They were quite cheap, and these ones are pretty like decent. They go pretty decent. The last pair I sold of these were at 20, I think, but that was a little while ago, so comps may have changed. But the high waist enhancers are always worth grabbing in the next jeans. There's some others that are okay as well. These are just in a size 10, so they probably would have gone better if they're a bigger size, but they're decent enough pick up. Like I said, they were cheap. Next up is this Bowden Jacket. This was £4, I believe, and it is wool, and it's just this, like, is it like a pea coat? Is that what you call it? I might be wrong, that might not be a pea coat. If it's not a pea coat, let me know. It's got little pockets on the front. It's like a textured waffle. It's not showing up, but it is like a textured waffle knit. It's a relatively new Bowden label, and it is in a size 10 petite. So not the best size with it being petite, but it's a nice thick wool jacket, and it was £4. This is more Bowden, again though from the £1 sale, and I think it might be a size 8 again. Oh, this one's a 10. It's just like a brown jersey floral dress. It is quite nice, to be fair. It's V-neck. I just thought, again, like the £14-ish mark, and again, great for vintage. For a quid, I was going to grab it. Right, next up is this weird fish cardigan. I think it's just cotton and acrylic, but it's like a navy blue knitted cardigan with a V-neck. I'm going to sneeze, hang on. Bless me. Yeah, it's just a cotton V-neck cardigan, but perfect for this time of year. And for £1, I was 100% going to pick it up, and I reckon I can probably get about 15-16 on that. This is a brand I've not actually dealt with before, so I've got no idea how much it's going to go for. But again, it was from the pound shop, well, the pound sale that a shop had on. This is a Tommy Bahama, really soft jumper. It's like loungewear, but it's really soft on the inside. It's like fleecy. It's like fleecy lined on the inside. Yeah, Tommy Bahama is like a Tommy Hilfiger brand. Look at those nails, they are so awful. Let's hide them. It's like a Tommy Hilfiger spin-off, I believe. Spin-off. That's a show, isn't it? If it's a spin-off. It's in a size XL, so I don't know whether it's men's or women's. I think I've listed it as men's because the sleeves were quite long, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I think the next few are actually from the pound shop. I'm not sure if I've already said that or not. I just had to pause the video because a postman turned up and the dogs went mad. So I'll try and pick up from where I left off. Next up is this white stuff cardigan again. Not white stuff, sorry. Weird fish. It was again £1. It's in a size 14, and it is just a like thin jersey one. Like striped blue and white, and then the inside is blue and white polka dot. It's quite nice, to be fair. But yeah, that was £1, and I'll probably sell it for like 14-15. Again, vintage as well as eBay. Next up is a phase 8. I don't really pick up a lot of phase 8, but when it's £1, I'm not going to ignore it. It's a bit summery, but then people are still going on their hollybobs. It's in a size 14, and if I can get like 10 to 12 for that, I'll be happy. Next up is a brand that actually is worth looking out for. My husband found this and researched it, and it looked to do okay. This is brand new with tags, so it'll do a bit better. This is Greg Norman. Is it Greg Norman? Let me just double check. Yeah, Greg Norman. It is this is a golf brand. This is a women's golf t-shirt. I think Greg Norman is just a golf brand. I'm not sure whether they do with the sportswear, but this is like a long sleeve golf. But yeah, because it was brand new with tags and it was £1, we were going to grab it. This was also £1. This is just a pair of M&S Blue Chinos. The reason we picked them up is because they are brand new. Size 12. Probably not the best time now to be picking up this kind of colour and these kind of lightweight trousers, but again, for £1, I wasn't going to leave it behind. And then I think we've got 2 more items from the pound sale. This is Star by Julia McDonald. I don't usually pick this brand up, however, again, £1. And I just thought it was really interesting. It's a size 14. It's got like this little faux wrap thing here and tassels, and it's got a lot going on, you know, and I thought it'd be a really nice dress for like going on holiday or, you know, that kind of thing. But I just thought it was really pretty, so I thought I'd try it out for £1. And then the final £1 item, I think, is this white stuff linen blend shirt. I thought the colours were quite nice coming into autumn. It's like this mustardy yellow floral linen blend top. Okie dokes. Right, now I've got to try and remember the price of the rest. We haven't got very much left. We've got white stuff, needle cord, like tunicky dress. It's really, really fine cord, hence needle cord. Green with leaves. Are they leaves? I think they're leaves. In a size 12. Got pockets. I'm not sure how much this cost. I think it was around about £5, but if that is incorrect, I'll put it on the screen. Next up, this was a bit more expensive. This was £7. I nearly left it behind, but I didn't because it was cord and it was sea salt, and it was like the colour of it was like, it was just calling me, so I picked it up. It's like a sea salt, hold it back a little bit, a sea salt cord, like tunicky dress, like got pockets, shift dress maybe. And it is in a size 14. I think it's called like the high key dress or something like that. But yeah, it's got this really nice floral print on it, and it is in like a plum purple, so I thought it was great for this time of year. Next up is this white stuff cord, like jumbo cord again. This is like a pumpkin-y orange, I think, like a burnt orange, pumpkin orange. Perfect for autumn, absolutely perfect. And it's in a size 14, I think, because I considered keeping it. Yeah, it's in a size 14, and I am tempted to keep it, but I don't usually wear skirts, so I've left it. I'm not left it, but I'm going to sell it. So yeah, that was, I think, £3.50 for that one. Oh, this was a good find. This was my husband again. This is Max Mara, and it's a single button blazer. So it's a little more modern, up to date, with it being single button. It is silk and linen, I believe. It's like this tweed. Correct me if I'm wrong, it might not be tweed. I think it's tweed. I'm not very good with types of fabric. But yeah, Max Mara. I'm going to put this up for a decent amount. I think I've already listed it for like £89.99 or something like that. But this only cost £5. I'm trying to find the material content label. It's in there somewhere, but there we go. I think it's silk and linen and maybe a bit of wool. Let me double check. Virgin wool, linen, silk and viscose. So it's got really, really nice material content. It's just a really nice piece, to be fair. I was really happy with that for a £5. Next up is a Jules knitted poncho. These are quite popular at this time of year. This cost, oh, I can't remember how much this cost. I want to say £5, but if I'm incorrect, I'll leave it on screen. It's in a size small to medium. It is really nice. It's like really chunky knit, and it's got little buttons here. So like it can kind of like, you can have a sleeve, like your arm goes through there. So you can have a sleeve, but it is like a poncho. But it's this really nice chunky knit, and it's got a roll neck. So that should do pretty well this time of year. I don't think it'll hang about. I actually think it got listed because I scheduled it, and within a day of being listed it already had watchers, so hopefully that does well. Next up is a Joanna Hope. This was £2, I believe. Yeah, the last 3 items were £2 because another shop was having a £2 sale on women's clothing. Yeah, Joanna Hope, and it's just this pleated midi skirt, like a reptile print, I'd say, some kind of animal print in like blue and orange, and I think it's in a size 14. I'm not digging around for the label right now, but I think it's a size 14, and I think it should go for maybe about £15, maybe a bit less, but I thought it was good for this time of year. And then this is lovely. If this was my size, it'd be staying with me. This is ASOS, again £2. It's a denim dress that like buttons all the way down. I think it's meant to be midi. Oh no, it's maxi. I was going to say on me it'll be maxi, but no, it's definitely maxi because it drowns me. And it'll look gorgeous with like I just imagine like a stripy long sleeve jersey top underneath that. That looks so nice. But yeah, that was £2. And then the final item that was also £2, which to be fair, I probably should have left behind, was this mint velvet in a size 8. Mint velvet is just not shifting for me at the minute, especially not in smaller sizes, but it's just this sequiny top. I thought it was probably good for festive season. But yeah, it was £2, so I thought I'd grab it, but I probably should have left that one behind. So yeah, that is everything that we have picked up over the past week or so. I haven't done a haul video in ages because we hadn't been outsourcing because we all got struck down with COVID. So the house was in quarantine for like a week or so. So we haven't been anywhere sourcing. So I do apologise that I've not had a haul video up for a while. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up as it helps my channel out. And subscribe if you haven't already. Do all those things, all those YouTubey things, you know, click all the buttons and shit like that. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye everybody.